Hey everyone, so this video is a little different. I am at the Hampton Roads Convention Center. Today there is the Stamp Scrap Art Tour and I figured I'd come check it out. I came last year on Sunday and there were like some people here, but there weren't a ton, and the parking lot is full of cars today. But it looks like there's something also going on right across the street at the Coliseum. So could be cars for that, could be cars for this. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, all right. I'll see you when I'm inside.
Y'all, I am so sorry I was huffing and puffing in that last clip. I kind of parked in the nosebleeds, so it was a little bit of a walk. But once I got inside, oh my goodness, was there ever a lot of wonderful things to see inside. There were about 14 or 15 different vendors, and I made my way around to all of the different booths. The one I'm in right now is The Ton. I love all of their stuff. To me, it's just very kind of classic and luxe, but still really fun. So I spent a lot of time in this booth. I also spent a lot of time in the Northwoods rubber stamp booth, which I'm showing you guys here. They had this really cool glitter technique that a woman named Ruthie showed, and I thought it was gorgeous. I'm going to try to show you some clips of that technique where she uses the glitter on the cards, but in person it's gorgeous. It didn't translate so well on my camera. I didn't record in all of the booths because I was a little bit nervous and a little bit shy, but this is just a taste kind of what it was like inside the expo.
So I'm inside the Stamp Scrap Art Tour Expo. There is so much. There's more behind me that you can't really see. I'm kind of at the back right now. But there's so much, it's overwhelming. So I've made my rounds once, and now I'm trying to figure out what I want to get, because let me flip you around real quick. There's like a whole, back here, there's like a whole bunch more booths that you can't see behind these ones. And then there are also more booths back here that you can't see behind these ones. It's a lot, it's overwhelming. So I looked at everything and I probably want to spend like $1,000 on stuff, which is not in my budget. So I'm gonna think on what I really need in my stash and make my purchases, and maybe when I get home we'll do a little haul and I'll show you all the goodies I got.
Something else I wanted to say is that on the Friday before this event, they did a make and take, and I didn't go this year or last year, but when I was shopping, I spoke with someone who did go, and she said that there were about 50 people there. So I'm thinking next year I'm definitely gonna have to get a ticket for the make and take.
All right, so I am heading out from the Scrap Stamp Art Tour. I got lots of goodies, probably more than I needed. So let's really hope that I do well at these next few craft shows to make up for that. But it was a lot of fun. I met a lot of really awesome people, learned some really cool techniques, and I am super excited to show you guys my goodies and also to make some fun things with them. All right, so we'll see you in the craft room for a haul. So we are back in the craft room from the Stamp Scrap Art Tour Expo, and I have all my goodies, way more than I meant to purchase. So let's flip the camera around and I will show you my haul of all of the goodies I got. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first thing I bought, and probably one of my most favorite things that I bought, and then we'll just go through everything I got. So the very first thing I got that caught my eye, and I couldn't say no to it, was this stamp set from Darcy's Heart and Home. I'm not sure, it doesn't list the name of it. Oh, Clear Stamp Set Shark Baby. And this is so perfect because I have a nephew who is 3, and for Halloween, his family is dressing up as sharks. He's obsessed with sharks right now. So they're going to be the baby shark family for Halloween. And so this was too perfect for me not to get it. I mean, how adorable is this. And it's baby shark themed, so like just too perfect not to get. So that's the first stamps that I got. And then I stopped in at the Northwoods rubber stamp booth. And Ruthie in that booth does the most beautiful like glitter technique on her cards. If I have a clip of that, I will go ahead and insert it here. It was really hard to capture in photos and on video, but I already have most of the supplies that she uses, but I didn't have this ultra fine glitter. So I went ahead and picked this up in the Winter Birds collection. I liked the colors in here and I thought I could use them year round for different things. So that's why I went with this color set, or this colorway for the glitters. And then in that same booth for Northwoods, I also picked up this sentiment stamp. So every year when I do craft shows, especially during the winter, I get requests for religious themed Christmas cards, so I thought this sentiment would be perfect to add to my collection. And I really like the font of this. I just think it's a really pretty rubber stamp. Okay, so next up I stopped in the Gary Berlin & Co. booth. And one thing I've been on the lookout for lately is blue ink pads. A lot of the blues in my stash lean a little bit more aqua, so I've been looking for some more true blue-esque colors. And I thought this Summer Sky by Memento looked like it might fit the bill, so I went ahead and picked this up to add to my stash. And then in that same booth, I also just picked up some ultra thick embossing powder. I want to try a stained glass technique with this, so I saw that they had it and I went ahead and picked that up too. All right. So the next stuff I'm going to show you is a lot of impulse buys from a company that I have a hard time resisting. So next up is everything that I picked up from the Ton. Epi Cho, who is the founder of the Ton, was so sweet. She took a photo with me, but I just really love their stuff. So I was super excited, and even though I wasn't really... There were 2 items I was planning on picking up from their booth, but I ended up picking up way more than that, so I'll show all that to you guys. So first, I got these little mini ink cubes. Again, I was just trying to fill some gaps in my stash. I don't have a lot of light purples in my stash, and since she was selling these individually, I figured I'd pick them up. I got the colors Soft Amethyst and Iris Blooms. So those were the purples. Then I picked up a couple different blues. I got Parisian blue, deep sapphire, and Azurite. These, again, I think these are going to fill some gaps I have in my stash, so I was excited to pick those up. And then I grabbed some of the bling that they had. I really like the bling that they have at the Ton. I picked some of it up when I went to their booth last year. And anytime I get blingage like this that comes in these little bags, I store it in these little containers. Like, they're just little plastic containers I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I think they come like 4 maybe in a pack, something like that. But they just store, these are from the Ton. These are from Spellbinders, I think. But anytime I get glitter or gems and stuff in loose little baggies like that, I like to put them in these containers. So picked up these really pretty colors. Yeah, I don't know what color this is, but it's just like a pretty purpley color. It's kind of holographic a little bit. This really pretty blue. And this really pretty green too. They had a ton of colors. I think I got a clip of that. If I did, I'll go ahead and insert that here. But yeah, I just stuck with these 3 colors. And then next, I went ahead and grabbed this stamp set and the matching dies. So this is Wine and Spirits, and this is the coordinating die set for it. I saw this last year and I thought about getting it, but I didn't. And there have been at least 3 or 4 times where I've looked in my stash for this because I thought I purchased it, and then I get sad every time I realize I didn't. So I figure if I want it that bad, I should probably just go ahead and pick it up. So I did. So you have those. And then I had some impulse buys because I knew I still had some money left over from the craft fair I had done. Oh, another pack of bling that I missed. This is another blue. It's a little bit different from the last one. So, yay, I got more of these than I remembered. But yes, so anyway, I knew I had some money left over from the craft fairs that I had done. And so I bought more than I should have. I probably should have gone into this with a budget, but I didn't, and that's on me. So I picked up this stamp set. This is Bold Fill-In Holiday and the coordinating die set for it. And I really like this because this is versatile. This is a stamp set you can use for various different holidays and occasions. I really love having sentiment sets in my stash like this because they just, I love having things that I can use year round for multiple different occasions. And the way this works is you stamp out the big ones and you can fit the little smaller sentiments into the little openings. And I'm sure I have thin strip sentiments from other sets that would probably fit into these openings too. But Sending Happy and Merry are the big ones, and then lots of tiny ones. And I loved that this had Hanukkah in it too. So again, just very versatile and very happy I picked this up. I also got this obligatory Christmas stamp set. I just think these are really funny sentiments and things that, you don't see a ton of people making. So like, Merry Christmas. Hopefully you receive this by February. So perfect. My sister's always like that. All her cards, she sends them like a month late, but I still love getting them. But I just thought this was super fun, so I had to pick this one up. And then lastly, I picked up this Geometric Circles Cover Plate D die. I think this is so pretty. It cuts out this like thin frame with these circles, and it's just gorgeous. So I picked this one up too. All right, so that's the haul. Those are all the goodies that I picked up from the Stamp Scrap Art Tour in Hampton, Virginia. So many goodies here. So many goodies. Yeah, I would definitely say if you go to one of these like style expos, like go in with a budget. I really kind of wish I had, but I love everything I got. So yeah, that's the haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.